Hello and welcome to creating case study reports for SAF. In the realm of self-awareness formulas, a case study report serves as a vital tool for practitioners and acts as a bridge that connects the data gathered from an individual's SAF chain interpretation to a comprehensive analysis of their holistic well-being. We will be exploring the importance of the CSR, its key components, and how to create an effective report. Here is a demo report from saftest.com. Most of your CSR information is going to be on the first page. Now, if you're doing a stress 120 or an SAF 120, or you're doing a Q24 or infrared, most of the details out of the report you can use to create a case study report. So let's look at some of the details. First, let's look at the blank worksheet. You'll see our new SAFENT worksheet or client worksheet has information for the CSR. At the top left, you'll see an ID number. That's going to be your email address. The practical number, if you know it, and that will be part of your training. And the CSR number, if you know it as well, that is continuous. So from training, you'll have number 1, number 2, number 3, all the way up. The SAFENT name, the client name, you're going to want to keep that as bland as possible. First name and last initial or something of that nature. Or just 2 initials. The date also available on the report. The time will be available on the report that the report was drawn up. And then the location of the session. The date and time are also of the session that you worked with the SAFENT. Now you're going to want to write down the major complaint and any extras that came out of that major complaint. So let's look at another example of this client report. In this version, you can see in red, these are all filled in. As an example, when they were filling out the major complaint, there was a little bit more added, so we're going to add that there as a part of the subjective. Then we put in the chain, again available on the main report from saftest.com. Lead core anchor. In this case, we put in the uplinks. A stress number was available, so we put that there. And then we fill out the details for the sentence structure in SAF style. Sometimes they will relay information while you're reading the sentence structure off to them, in which case you'd put that in the notes, SAFENT subjective. In this case, they did not. So we move right to how does this relate to your major complaint, and the output is there, written in that line. Then you see notes. This is where you're going to put in your objective notes and as well as any other subjective notes from them. You'll also put in any kind of emotions that come up with the different ages, certain ages for different lengths that make sense to them, any kind of linkage that they can get, any kind of bridging that they get, and then codes that they may introduce, that they have some coding involved in certain different ages. You'll see that's mostly filled out here at the bottom in red. You'll also see core resolution achieved. We do want to see that for every chain. Now, if it isn't, then don't put it there. But if you do get core resolution, then please put that down. We want to know that within the allotted time for your session, whatever it was, that you were able to resolve their issue, resolve their core to their lead. And then remedies, or the actions taken. This would be, for in this case, it's essential oils and color coordinator. And then the plan for the SAFENT. Will they be coming back to see you? Do you have a scheduled appointment with them? Is it the next day? Is it a week? Is it in a month? In this case, it says 30 days scheduled. And that's a full CSR. At the bottom, in case you forget how to do this, you'll be email to the email at the bottom of the sheet. In this case, scognamedia@gmail.com. And it'll be logged in your file and be attributed to your course and your development in SAF. So that is the basics on filling out the case study report.